girls are beautiful. I am back. I am surprising y'all with another live stream. I know I spoke to y'all earlier. Today I'm back with life lessons, the reason that people shut down and go into isolation. Y'all, so a lot of times people shut down and go into isolation and people can't figure out why people do this. And it's because they have been exhausted by life and exhausted by people. They are tired of the disappointments. They are tired of the challenges. They are tired of all the things that they have to face each and every day. So this they decide to go into a shutdown mode and into isolation. And I have to say, there's nothing wrong with that. A lot of times people won't understand the people that do this. They shut down because it's a way of their bodies and their brains protecting them from what appears to be a threat. So, like, if you have been so severely traumatized, and this could be psychologically, mentally, verbally, physically, even spiritually, your first line of defense is to self preserve, y'all. So, when people are like that, sometimes you can just try to make sure that they're okay, but it's best to just leave them alone. Sometimes people just don't want to be bothered. People don't want to talk. This is also another defense mechanism. They don't want to share. You can't make people come out of this. This is something they have to do on their own. When you pressure people too much and you keep prying too much, it makes people very suspicious of you. Like, why are you asking all these questions? What do you have to gain out of trying to find out about someone else's business and personal affairs? People are very nosy. People are always in other people's business. And y'all, another thing that I noticed too is like when I'm off to myself, trying to be to myself, it's like people are drawn to come around me when I want to be by myself, right? And you probably have the same thing going on with you. It is nothing wrong, y'all, with going into isolation. It is nothing wrong if you want to shut the outside world out because sometimes people have been so damaged, so disappointed, so tired of life's intricacies that they just want to be left the hell alone, right? And then you'll have people trying to make you come out, trying to make you talk to them. Well, what can we do? Why are you like this? But the thing about it is, you know how people are so hypocritical because people didn't have all this energy to check on you when things were falling apart in your life. Then, when you shut down and you distance yourself, then all of a sudden people get concerned. That's fake and that's phony and that's being hypocritical. Because when you really care about people, you're there for them when things are good and you're there when things are not so good, y'all. A lot of times people don't like to see you winning. I'm talking low because just as I'm delivering this message, somebody had to come and sit not too far away from me. Like I said, I'm always attracting some type of energetic forces towards me, even when I'm not trying to. And some of these people could be monitoring spirits, y'all. You just never know. So, I mean, it is so interesting how this world works. When you just sometimes want to be left alone and people keep prying and prancing and praying themselves around. So, if you're ever tired, if you ever feel like you need to take a break away from people and you want to go into isolation, please do it. Give yourself that mental break to do it. If you feel like you need to protect your energy by any means necessary, don't worry about how other people feel. Protect your energy because that's the only way you can really heal yourself is by not being caught up in other people's nonsense, y'all. So, anyway, I just wanted to say that take some time out in nature, go to a spot that you enjoy, and you don't have to mix and mingle with a bunch of crowd of people. A lot of these people out here have ulterior motives to begin with, have ulterior motives. You don't know what their agendas are. And just only be around, people that you can trust. The best energy to be around are innocent children and animals, but everybody else, is selfish, self motivated, and tainted. All right. A lot of people are like that. Now, I'm not going to say everyone, but majority of the population have a bunch of antics with them, a bunch of nonsense, and they're very nosy. They like to spy. They like to see what you have going on. They want to get all up, wrapped up in what your energy is like. Just unnecessary nonsense, y'all. I'm not going to stay on here too long, but I just wanted to tap in with y'all. Stay winning, stay celebrating yourself, and continue to walk in your divinity, y'all. I'll check in with y'all later.